Hello, welcome to Graceful Medicine. I just want to take a few minutes here to talk to you while you wait on me to see you today. I've got a couple things I really want to share just in terms of the whole issue of weight loss and obesity. I want to tell you a couple things first about my own personal experience. I grew up in a home with two parents who good, decent people, but they had a general belief in this concept called laziness and lethargy, and the idea that they did not need to take care of themselves. Consequently, both of them became very, very overweight. They never exercised, they did not eat right, and they did not teach me anything about healthy lifestyles. And they have both gone on to have very serious health problems, including hypertension, diabetes, and strokes. And this is something that is very, very important to me because I, as your doctor, do not want myself or you or any of my staff or my friends or folks at church or anyone in Lynchburg, Virginia, or anyone in the United States of America to deal or suffer from serious diseases and morbidities that result directly from overweight and morbid obesity. And so I want to give you a couple things to think about today. 70% of Americans are either overweight or morbidly obese right now by current standards. And obesity leads to very serious problems related to hypertension, high cholesterol, strokes, heart attack, osteoarthritis, chronic neck pain, chronic low back pain, fibromyalgia, major depression, and many types of cancers. And that's just a sampling of all the diseases that are related to obesity. And so today I'd like to invite you to listen to me for a few minutes to talk about something we're doing here at Graceful Medicine to help all of our patients and anyone that might be interested in getting very serious about this problem. And I want to first and foremost tell you that as your doctor, I have decided that I have to get very serious about it, because if I don't, then I'm going to end up like my parents. Even though they're good, nice people and they would do anything for you in the world, unfortunately they didn't take care of themselves. And they suffer significantly because of that. And I don't want to see that for my patients. I don't want to see that for myself. And some studies about obesity have shown that for a mother and a father who are both obese, there's a 100% chance that their children will be as well. And the only way to overcome that and combat that is to take this problem into your hands head on. And it's a combination of the way you eat, the way you live, the way you exercise, and the choices that you make each day. And I'm very, very thankful that we have an opportunity to tell you about a product here today that I have no personal financial interest in at all. I can verify that and promise you that I am not trying to sell you something. This is not a chiropractor's office. We are here to help you learn how you can take your health into your own hands, because I would love for so many of my patients to lose a good amount of weight so we don't have to deal with the blood pressure problems and the sugar problems and the strokes and the heart attacks and the terrible joint pain and the ankles and the knees and the hips and the low back. And on this cycle goes, and you're putting your liver at risk. You're putting yourself at risk for addiction to these painkillers. And don't get me wrong, we need to treat pain. I don't want people suffering from pain. I'm not a very good doctor if I can't treat your pain. But ultimately, the pain, most of our pain, results from our lifestyle. And so I want to present a challenge to you to prayerfully and seriously consider taking this before the Lord out of all seriousness. Take it to your pastor, take it to your husband or your wife or your kids, and think about a program here that I have to invite you to consider. This is a program that, from my own research and my own experience with weight loss, has been effective and has been very helpful for helping other people to lose some weight. The nice thing about this program is that it is very livable. and it's very affordable. It's not something that is going to cause you to have to make tremendous sacrifices. It's not going to cause a lot of pain. You're going to feel better on it. Basically, this product is a weight loss protein shake, and I know there are many of them on the market right now. I've tried over 20 of them myself, but I keep going back to ViSalus because ViSalus has the best overall taste. It's a product that is loaded with vitamins that will help your immune system. It'll help prevent you from getting sick during cold and flu season, and it will also help your bones and your joints and your vascular system. It'll help lower PSA. It'll help lower your blood sugar. It'll help to lower your blood pressure. It'll do a lot of very, very good things that will be so beneficial for your health. And so I want to invite you to consider ViSalus. We have a couple folks here that work directly with me here in the practice, and they are weight loss advisors or coaches. I have one man and one lady, and so we have it covered for meeting with men and women, and they would be very, very happy to meet with you personally one-on-one to talk about the benefits of the product, to go over what the options are, and to help you understand how you could embark on what they're doing right now, which is a 90-day challenge. And the company has become so successful in just 3 years of marketing their product in the United States that they are now the second weight loss company behind Weight Watchers in the entire country. And they are bringing in some very serious results with weight loss. But they also have a 90-day program, and they are issuing a guarantee that if you go on the product for 90 days, and that's 2 shakes a day for 90 days, and you do not lose a reasonable amount of weight, which for most of us would be somewhere between 10 and 50 pounds, not 150 pounds. You're not going to lose 150 pounds in 90 days on this. That's an unreasonable guarantee to make. But if you have a goal of somewhere between 10 and 50 pounds, and you do this program faithfully, and you do some exercise, and you're not happy, this company will refund your money. And they're a reputable company, and I can definitely promise you that they will abide by that. And also, as we talk about exercise a little bit, it's another issue that's very important. I want to encourage you all. I want to encourage you specifically as you listen to me today. Become a workout facility where you can attend 3, 4, 5 times a week. Right now, I've personally committed myself to swim 5 miles a week. And when I swim, I feel so much better. I think better. I work faster, which cuts down on your weight here in the waiting room, so you'll like that. But I'm just a much happier person, more well-adjusted, and I'm losing weight. And I sleep better, and I sleep less. And so exercise is so critical to keep the joints moving, and to keep the blood pressure down, to keep the blood sugar under control, and to help you mentally. Exercise is now touted as the #1 treatment for major depression, ahead of all antidepressants. Exercise is the best antidepressant. So please consider ViSalus and consider getting serious about some form of aerobic exercise. And I'm not asking you to run a marathon. I'm not asking you to swim a mile a day like I'm trying to do, because that's hard and I've had to work up to it. But I am asking you, seriously, to make a commitment to take better care of yourself and to use this new year in 2013 to say, I don't want to feel like a lethargic slug anymore. I don't want to feel like I have to stay in the bed for 10, 12 hours. I don't want my blood sugars running 350. I don't want to take 3 blood pressure medicines anymore. I don't want to take all these painkillers. I don't want to be unable to move, where all I can do is sit in a chair and watch TV. I don't want that lifestyle. That's the lifestyle of DRAdams' parents. And it is not the lifestyle that I want for any of our patients at Gracefly Medicine. And so I want to take leadership here, and I want to ask you specifically, as one of my patients, to hold me accountable to my own regimen on ViSalus and my own exercise regimen. And please, I invite you and I give you total permission and total license to hold me accountable. I need your help. I want to drop 25 pounds here in the next 6 months, and that would be really good for me. But I want to see all of us do it. Whoever needs to drop 25 pounds, let's see if we can do it together. Let's hold each other accountable. Let's issue some challenges to one another. Let's look for each other at the why And you'll see me at the Y. And if you look for me at the Y and I'm not there, call me and say, why are you not there, Dr. Adams? And because sometimes I need to have a kick in the pants. A couple weeks ago, I got off the program. I went 8 days without exercise. And I gave my wife a bunch of excuses about why I wasn't going to do it anymore, because it was a waste of time. Well, she got on me about it, and I'm thankful she did. I needed her to get on me about it. And now I'm back doing it, and I'm so thankful. And I want to tell you, the benefits of exercise make you feel so good that you could not purchase that benefit with $1 million. There's nothing you can do to buy it in any way, shape, or form. It's only something that you can do for yourself. So please consider that. Please consider ViSalus. It is a wonderful product. You will love the way it tastes. You can make these shakes in thousands of different ways. There are hundreds of thousands of people on it. They have blogs and all kinds of websites showing you different ways to make the shake each day. And I think you will find that the taste is just truly outstanding. And it will work if you commit to 2 shakes a day. And for those of us who are busy and work a long time each day, I would submit to you that you have 2 shakes a day and you eat anything else you want. Although I would like for you to cut down the carbs. But if you can get 2 shakes a day, I really believe you're going to lose weight. Okay, also I just want to say in closing that if you are interested in learning more about this product and you would like to have your own personal weight loss consultation, then we can set that up with a couple of these folks that are working with me. I'd be very, very happy to do that. And I would like to ask you to talk to one of our folks up front, and they can give you that name and number for those folks, and we'll get you together there and get you started on the process for becoming a part of ViSalus. But also just want to remind you, I don't have any financial interest in this at all. That's not what this is about. This is about your health. I want you to be healthy. I want you to live into your 90s. I want you to see your great-grandchildren get married. And if we don't start taking our weight and our lifestyle more seriously in this country, we're not going to see it. It's not going to happen. And the other thing that you have got to realize, that all of us as American citizens must realize, and I don't mean to be political here, but you all know that I am somewhat political. The very best thing to do when you're in a socialized healthcare system, the best strategy for your health is to not get sick. And the best way to not get sick is to take your health into your own hands, take control, and say, I'm going to lose this weight, I'm going to exercise, and I'm not going to let hypertension and obesity and diabetes and heart attacks and strokes overtake me. So please remember that we are in a day and age of rising healthcare costs, and we eventually are going to be under a completely government-dominated system where the government is the payer, and they will determine who gets what type of care. And I don't want to see my patients denied a heart catheterization or an open heart surgery or some other procedure that they might need that's life-saving just because they're a certain age and the government deems that you don't need to have that procedure or we're not going to pay for it. The best way to avoid it is to not be in that position at all. Finally, I just want all of us to understand that when you have a government-controlled system, they will be the entity that decides who will receive what type of care. There will be rationing in the United States of America for health care. And the best way to avoid that type of situation is to not allow yourself to be there in the first place. And also, I just want to remind everyone that ViSalus is very economical. It's $2 per meal, and that would be a lot cheaper than going out to eat in most scenarios. And so I just wanted to remind you that it really is very economical.